Are you curious about what changes, transformations, and areas of growth and opportunity might be coming in your life in October? In today's Pick a Card reading, we're going to be looking into that and so much more. This is group 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Clear your mind and go with your intuition as to which card appeals to you. There will be timestamps below. If you are drawn to more than one reading, you are most welcome to watch more than one reading. If you find this reading at a time that is other than October 2024, the messages in this reading are also timeless. It is still here to serve you no matter what. I look forward to seeing you in the reading. This is my favorite thing to do, and I cannot wait to get into it. I'll see you in there. Group 1, welcome into your reading. You were drawn to the ring card. Some of you could have been born on the 25th day or the 25th day of October, might have some important commitments or contracts for you. You could also be a life path 7, or you could be 25 years old. Don't force it to fit. This is just a little bit fun just in case. Some of you could be thinking about your commitments, your investments. Some of you, the commitments could be like contractual, for example, in business. It could be partnerships of that kind, and it could also be a romantic commitment as well. Take it how it resonates. Surprise, let's see. Some of you have been in solitude, or you will be experiencing a period of solitude in October, deeply reflecting and considering the person that you've been, the situations that you've overcome, and the things that you really and truly want for your life. I'm so excited for you. This is beautiful energy. This is Virgo energy. So welcome in, my beautiful hermit. Let's see what's going on with you. You might be starting a spiritual business, actually. That could be part of the contract as well. You could be offering your services and insights to other people. After a period of reflection, you might be deciding to enter into a commitment or renegotiate commitments with people, places, and situations. Take it how it resonates. But it's beautiful energy of you kind of thinking about who you are and what you want and who you need to be to get there. And you also have a lot of internal wisdom to share with other people. Some of you, I don't know why, I'm just going to say it. Some of you could also kind of be adding in some whimsical, witchy kind of witchy pirate or fun fashion choices. You might be exploring your self-expression through clothes in the month of October. Yeah. All right. My power color is burgundy. I don't know what yours is. Drop it in the comments. I want to know. All right. So let's see what your overall energy is for October. Show me group 1, October. This is air sign energy. You could be embodying this energy, or you could also be air signs. That's Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. All right, so your overall energy is contemplative. Check it out. He's looking at this. She's looking at the fire. So what I'm getting is you're thinking about, this is crystals, all right? That's earthy energy. So you're using your intellect to think about the things of value in your life and what you want, and you're putting focus on that. Particularly, this is 46. Some of you could be 46 years old. Don't force that to fit, but 46 reduces to 10, which reduces to 1. You are thinking about how your focus creates and how you might direct your focus to get more of what you need in life, such as more money, a better house, a different car, meaningful relationships. You are using your mind to impact your reality. Okay, you are overcoming cycles of the past and getting Lord have mercy, philosophical. You guys, we fight for our lives sometimes out here. A philosophical upgrade, okay, a spiritual upgrade. Some of the codes of your very own DNA might be upgrading. You might only be aware of this at the subtle levels, maybe not even consciously, but for some of you in October, you're going to see the ways that you think and the way that you're able to focus on what it is that you actually want is going to change. Claim it if you like it, and also get in my face about it too, because I want to know. I love this energy. This is not my group, but I love what you're about right now. So your focus is incredibly important in October because you have the ability to grow the things of value in your life as a result. Let's see what are some areas of opportunity that are coming into your life. Group 1. Closing out the chapters and cycles of the past. Getting very, very clear on what it is you want and what you're willing to do to get it. Definitely clearing the confusion, especially regarding past. Okay. This is like soulmate energy, equal give and take energy, loving energy, friendship energy. This is very rewarding, very almost nostalgic. It could be like reconnecting with people, places, situations, even beloved hobbies from the past. And your inner child basically being nurtured and loved and recognized. But underneath this, there is a thought pattern or a way of being that is just completely done for you. You are done. Some of you may have overcome heartbreaks, losses, betrayals, and attacks by some people from your past, even like maybe your childhood, maybe you were friends with them or relatives with them. Like you've known these people your whole life and maybe you're just completely done. If it wasn't betrayal, you might be putting to rest a pattern or way of being that you've had since your deep childhood. Maybe you had a way of going through life where you made certain sacrifices and certain compromises, and you gave of yourself in specific ways to gain something from other people, like their love. But now what I'm feeling, honestly, is that you're willing to receive love, money, opportunities in a new way because you're closing out the cycles of the past. Group 1, you got a lot going on. I definitely want to know what this is about. Some of you could be having old issues or a former partner, a former business partner, a former romantic partner, or issues related to the past that kept repeating themselves. They could be coming up and you might be getting like super clarity on that, letting go of what's not working for you anymore. And you may have at first approached removing these scenarios from your life from a harsh place, but I don't feel like you're going to be in a reactive energy very long. In fact, I think you've kind of already overcome the reactive energy and now you're just holding your boundaries as needed. You're speaking very clearly as needed. You're walking away as needed. You're also learning to see the truth of the situation. When people try to put you in shadow, they try to conceal their motives and their actions. I predict, based off of this reading, in October, you're going to be able to see through people's shadows to the heart of the actual matter, even your own as well. You're not going to be afraid of the dark anymore. You probably haven't been for quite a long time. This lack of tension inside of you is allowing more and more of what's in your shadow to come to the surface. I predict a lot of growth, almost by default though, of you just letting go big time. All right, so let's see what some important situations are coming around for you in October. Important situations for October, please. Some of you could be getting a reward, a gift, or an opportunity that you did not expect. Okay. So some of you may be overcoming a pattern of thinking or relating with other people that steals away your peace of mind. You could deal with people that thief can be directly stealing from you, but they could also be stealing your peace of mind. This is 24, which reduces to 6, which could be family issues, which we already discussed earlier in this reading. You could be renegotiating some of your relationships, possibly with family members or people that you feel a connection to. Maybe you're going to stop giving them money. Maybe you're going to stop taking their advice. Maybe you're going to start moving in silence. Maybe you're going to break a pattern in your life where you cause yourself like this spiral where you're stealing away your own peace of mind and you're causing yourself despair. You might be breaking free of that. You might be getting opportunities because you're cutting the cords with people who are duplicitous. They're sneak energy. You can't freaking trust them. They were blocking your blessings and putting you in despair. And the change that needs to come in is rooted in this getting the insight, cutting that or renegotiating a relationship so that you could stop being in a cycle of despair. All is not hopeless. Like good things are coming your way, possibly 17:8. 8 is about taking the wisdom of heavens, grounding it to the earth. That is a person who's really good monetarily. So you could be getting a monetary reward or a really valuable gift or an opportunity that will help you to break these patterns of either self-deception or being deceived by other people, a negative spiral, giving where you should not give, or allowing yourself to be taken advantage of. No more. It's not happening anymore for you. Claim it if you like it. I love it for you. Let's see, important situations that are coming down the pipeline in October. That's beautiful. Amazing. So there could be an opportunity to collaborate with someone. Someone could be bringing you a slow and steady offer of financial gain and reward. You might be collaborating with this person on a financial project, a creative project. It could also be a love offer that's coming slow and steady, and that's going to gain speed, right? This is going to put an end to something in your life, closing out the cycles and chapters of the past. So if this is about love and romance, someone could be coming towards you to offer you love, and they could be closing the distance. They might live at a distance to you. They might be foreign born to you. They might be in a different city, a different state or something. They might be relocating to you, traveling with you, traveling to you, traveling the whole entire world, for example. Additionally, another interpretation that I'm getting right now is you could be offering your gifts, talents, and services, and it's spreading like wildfire. People want to buy your product at a global level. Take it how it resonates. But closing out the cycles and chapters of the past and emerging fresh and new. It's fixed sign energy, which means it moves a little bit more slowly. You may have really paid for this transformation. Some of you might be in hermit mode simply because you're trying to conserve your energy. It's coming through, so I'm going to say it. Your mental diet is going to be extremely important, group 1, in October. What I mean by this is for one of you, because I can't shut up about it. It's going to come through. It's like word vomit. Okay. One of you, maybe multiple of you, are actually draining your own energy from the inside out. You're thinking about, ruminating on, obsessing over thoughts about someone or something in the past where you felt like you got a raw deal, you got the short end of the stick, shit didn't go your way, and you're pissed. And you find yourself thinking about it over and over and over again. You're draining yourself and you're slowing down your own results, okay? When I say your mental diet is important, as soon as you find yourself spiraling over some bee that's not worth a second of your time, take control and go think about something else. Go put on a beautiful song, go dance around your house, go do something else. Start training your mind to abort the mission when it wants to take you on a ride and put you in an emotional roller coaster in your very own brain, okay? Don't do it, because when you free up those patterns mentally, you're going to have way more for creation and opportunities, I promise you. Your world is going to be expanding. You might be overwhelmed by quite a lot of options. Traveling everywhere, having relationships with people, putting your products on multiple platforms, selling globally, planning dates. You might be overwhelmed with the amount of options that you actually have. It's not a bad thing. Just keep looking with your spiritual senses and your spiritual eyes, and you will be fine. Let's see the people who are involved in October. Show me the people who are involved in October. Ooh, that gift, double confirmation. Yay! Some of you could be getting a wish fulfillment in terms of your love life, or if some of you are not dating or you're not available, a wish fulfillment in the form of a wonderful person coming into your life, maybe for friendship, but I think it's romantic. This person could be offering you a higher level of commitment or a very long-awaited gift or present, something wonderful that you want, something that makes you feel the innocence of childhood all over again. And maybe you'll be moving in together, or maybe you'll meet them after you relocate and buy your own house. There's a potential to build a nest together. For others of you, you could be finding a collaborative partner who's positioned in your life to help you make a lot of money or to feel very, very rewarded. And as a result, you're going to feel more grounded, stable, secure, and have a home base where you feel absolutely safe. And I love this for you. Claim this if you like this. Some of you could be a life path 7. You could be buying a house, relocating. You could be in real estate, or this person could be in real estate. Take it how it resonates. All right, show me the people who are involved in October for our viewer. Sagittarius, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. There's more of that despair energy. Okay, action is required for you to not lament or feel sad about the things that happened in the past. This is Scorpio, this is Cancer. So the person involved could have these placements, or they could be a life path 7 or a life path 5. Okay, you could have also met them in the 5th month. I don't know why that's coming in because it's cups, but it is, and I have to let it go. Okay. So action is needed to overcome despair, but you're encouraged not to go to extremes. The person who's involved in your life is someone who's going to add balance to your life, but at the same time, they want to experience emotional fulfillment with you. This person could be a bit of a drinker. You might not trust them at first, actually. So it's a little bit, this could be deception, right? And we had that thief card earlier. Some of the people involved might be someone that you don't particularly like the way that they are moving in your life, and you might see them for exactly who and what they are, and you're going to know exactly what to do as well. If it's not a deceptive person, this is someone who's coming into your life who is balanced and strategic. This person wants to move with an impact. They think on purpose, they choose on purpose, they do on purpose, and they also like to have a good time at the same time. So you'll know your situation regarding what kind of people you have in your energy. It could be that this person is someone who really tries not to go to extremes because in the past, maybe they were overly emotional, and also maybe they were also riding a roller coaster in their brain as well, or they were dealing with sneaky people, or maybe they thought they had to be sneaky in order to get through life, and now they're trying not to do all that. Okay, take it how it resonates. Let's see what you need to do to get what you want. Okay, what does group 1 need to do to get what they want in October? I'm going to get a whole new deck. Okay. What does group 1 need to do to get what they want in October? What do they need to do to get what they want? Celebrate, plan dates, avoid fights. How do they get what they want? All right. Some of you can offer light flirtation or communication for creativity, philosophy, flirtation, and romance if you want to. To get what you want, honestly, you have to know exactly what you want and be willing to manifest it. Think about the areas in your life in which you are kind of taking the back seat and you could take more initiative to get what you want. So pump your energy and vibration full of your desired outcome and then make moves to make it happen. To get what you want, you are encouraged to leverage your social landscape, your community, your friends. Go out and have some fun, connect to people emotionally, plan dates, open up your world to others. Open up, if you want, to either selling online, selling globally, open up to new markets online to get more money, or dating people that are at a distance to you. To get what you want, overcome any patterns of fear inside of yourself. And definitely don't attend every argument that you are invited to. Protect your peace, honestly. Definitely protect your peace. Okay, so let's see what energies you need to release, or you could release if you decide to. Energies to release in October for group 1. Energies to release. Okay. Some of you might be overcoming a pattern in your relationships where you expect a high level of intensity at all times, instant chemistry, instant physical activity, and then you also have either an attraction to people who are avoidant and scram as soon as things become intense, or you need to release your urge to run away when things get a little bit intense or they get a little bit more intimate. Claim it how you like it. So it's not to say that you don't deserve affection or passion in your relationships, not at all, but release the insistence that love, romance, affection, and relationships are front-loaded with so much intensity, and then you freak yourself out, and then either you or they or you both run in the opposite directions. Slow and steady in everything wins the race, okay? Pace yourself, honestly. All right, let's get some advice. Advice. I'm going to use these spicy cards. Advice for group 1. Spice. Advice, group 1. Let's see. Okay. Movement, change, travel, transformation is aspected. You're going to have an increase of personal vitality and energy. People might be magnetized towards you, and you might be magnetized towards others. Allow yourself to expand in new directions, either romantically, spiritually, physically, or geographically. Travel could be aspected, even if it's only internally. Allow yourself to dream about the arenas in life that you could conquer. Advice? For some of you, love and romance is aspected in the month ahead, or a feeling of renewal in love, understanding what really fulfills your heart. Allow yourself to receive love. Allow yourself to feel loving. Remember that you are so, 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 so lovable. Don't forget it, okay? And don't settle for less. Advice? Some of you could be getting a romantic opportunity with someone. Maybe you felt anxious about this person or anxious about intimacy in general, but in the month ahead, you might find yourself aligned to somebody who wants to come in and connect to you. And at the intuitive level, they want to be with you. They want to experience you. Okay. So for some of you, your advice is to allow yourself to overcome a pattern of fear in terms of your connections, communications, and your thought patterns towards other people, okay? Think about the ways in which your own mind has been sabotaging you and blocking your blessings, and allow yourself to recalibrate as necessary. Some of y'all are going to be looking real good, real good. You might be getting some romantic offers. Your glow up season is upon you. I cannot show you these cards. And you might have some people trying to make some moves towards you. You also might be expanding into new markets, which we've already kind of explored in this reading. And I love that for you. Allow yourself the beauty of expansion in all arenas of your life. Pace yourself. You've got this. All right. Was this your reading? I would love to know in the comments. If you like this reading, please like the video. If you like how I read, please subscribe and stick around. This is my favorite thing to do, and I loved sharing this space with you. I will talk to you soon. Bye. Group 2, welcome into your reading. If you chose the Tower, this is for you. Some of you could have Scorpio placements. You're represented here by the Tower. Issues about your structures, your foundations, your routines, your contracts, maybe even institutions that you attend. It could be government, or it could be school. It could be your house. It could be even your way of thinking. It could be aspected in the month ahead. You could feel like you're a little bit on your own, reevaluating your boundaries and what you're allowing to come towards you. Take it how it resonates. Let's see. Some of you are overcoming a period of anxiety, heartbreak, loss, and betrayal. And in October, you're going to be making peace with this and possibly breaking free from it, because you have clarity as to what you can let into your life and what you can keep out of your life as well. So some of you could be making some big changes from the mind into your life as well. All right, let's see. Let's look at the overall energy for group 2. Show me the overall energy for group 2. Beautiful. Some of you could be Leos or have Leo placements. You could also be a life path 5. Angel of Strength. This is the Strength card. Some of you could be working with angels. It could be archangels like Archangel Michael, Uriel, Gabriel, Raphael, Metatron. You could also benefit from calling on the angels if that is something that you're open to. But for many of you, you're basically being seen as a pillar of strength. Maybe you've had to carry on for other people for quite a while. Some of you could be renegotiating your contracts with other people and thinking about what you're putting on your back and whether or not you actually want to carry those burdens for everyone else. On the plus side, you're perceived as the one to watch and learn from. People find you extremely attractive. You're very, very magnetic, or you're going to be very magnetic in the month of October. People might feel drawn to you because of your unspoken charisma and your unspoken strength. But I feel like you're just not letting everyone jump on your back just because you could carry them up the mountain. Okay, let's see some areas of opportunity for group 2. Okay, emotional intelligence, love and fulfillment, insight, inspiration, connection. Some of you could be connecting to a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or a Virgo. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius has hit the table here as well. King for Queen. Some of you could be ending your single life and thinking about getting into a higher level of commitment with a soulmate type person, okay? For others of you, your emotional intelligence and your beauty is being seen, and you should be financially abundant in October, or you're on your way to this. With the productive use of your intellect, you have allowed yourself to build a stable and secure foundation for yourself. Some of you are looking incredibly good, okay? And people see this. They see your value shining like a beacon from the inside out. This is giving me the word beauty. So beauty is aspected for you in the month ahead. You might find people very drawn to you for your emotional intelligence. Some of you, okay, this is a little odd because this can be like this can be a messenger. The court cards can be like messengers. They can be actual people, or it can be aspects of yourself, or it can be a messenger. Some of you could be getting a love offer from a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or an offer in general. Wow, that's doing too much. Anyways, some of you also you might have been in hermit mode from this person, but you might be facing them now. You might be reconsidering a relationship. I'm honestly getting that some of you could actually be moving in with someone, or you could be buying a home in the intention of opening your life to new opportunities, possibly in love and romance, but possibly even into just like buying a home that you like, decorating your home and inviting people to come have dinners with you, or to relax with you, to enjoy with you. Some of you could meet a significant person at a wedding, or you might be planning your own wedding as well. Take it how it resonates. I'm getting enlightenment, insight, and wisdom here. You may have gone through a period of solitude in order to get that wisdom, however. So you may have really confronted aspects of your shadow and your own personality that maybe other people would be too afraid to see, but you sat with yourself and you got a lot of emotional intelligence as a result. All right. This can also be like 1111, soulmate, your beneficial friendships, relationships, any kind of connections to other people, celebrations, having a good time. That's aspected in October for you as well. Let's see some important situations that might be coming around the corner for group 2. There's your community. Good work. Life past 7 stuff. More 7 stuff. I knew it. Okay. Your community is aspected in the month ahead. Some of you could be getting opportunities for growth and expansion, possibly in work, possibly in your creative endeavors in your creative field. For others of you, it's just a time to socialize, have fun, be with people of the same cultural background, or possibly same spiritual background, whatever it is, your community. You go to be with these people. Maybe it's like your journaling group or your gaming group or something like that. But a celebratory, happy time is aspected in October for most of you, as well as productive use of your intellect and your ability as well. So your work is aspected here, your creativity is aspected here. Some of you could be connecting to someone where there's almost telepathic communication between the two of you. You could be their muse, they could be your muse. You might be pondering patterns of the past, particularly of a romantic nature, and getting some clarity on what you allowed in your previous relationships or what it is that you want going forward. But this could be like spiritual soulmate-y kind of energy as well. Let me know in the comments. Important situations for group 2. All right, group 2, I'm just going to say what I'm actually thinking. You're really magnetic and alluring right now. You might be working very diligently and slowly on the things that you want. You might have some people in their feelings trying to come in rapidly and communicate with you, get in your face, and try to make you some offers. I'm going to tell you what I was actually thinking. I was like, oh, wow, the drunk F-boy supreme wants to come in and get in group 2's face, I guess. I have no idea if that's your message. If it is, get in my comments because I want to know. This person could want to rapidly communicate with you, but you might perceive them to be an argumentative hothead. They just say whatever is on their mind. They could be an entrepreneur, a business person, very philosophical, actually, world traveler, foreign born to you, somebody who's global in some way. I mean, the King of Wands is definitely somebody that is attractive. I mean, attractive AF. They know how to make the first move, that's for sure. But they could be self-satisfied. They could be smug. They could have a drinking issue or something like that. They could want to offer you a lot of emotional fulfillment, but it remains to be seen whether or not they have the skills or the ability to actually fulfill you emotionally. It depends on their maturity level. They are the king, but the king could simply be their age bracket and maybe not the way that they communicate, which is represented by the Nine of Swords. So the important situation here is that you might have a very high level of attraction to somebody in your environment who wants to offer you a lot of pleasure and happiness. The communication might be raggedy though, so you're gonna have to let me know how that goes. There could just be a lot of rapid communication. It might not be raggedy, okay? This person could just want to like blow up your face constantly and talk to you. You're just gonna have to let me know in the comments. Okay, let's see who are the people involved. People involved in October. People involved in October. It could be somebody that you had a loss with, somebody that you put in the conversational graveyard. Maybe you had an ending with that person. There may have been a lot of attraction or a lot of time spent together in the past. They may have gone away, but they might be trying to come back, or issues regarding this person could be coming back. Some of you are integrating your light and your dark aspect, and you're getting a lot of clarity and wisdom as a result. So the people involved could be somebody that you had an ending with, somebody who is very, very intelligent and intellectual. They could be 42 years old. Someone where there were cycles that closed out and there was a change as a result, okay? So this person could be involved in your scenario in the month ahead. Let's see. Who's involved? Who's involved? This could be a very stable, secure person who looks good, smells good. You could have had a loss with this person. There could have been a soulmate connection. There could almost be like familial ties as well. There could have been a higher level of commitment with this person, but it came to a loss and there was sadness as a result. That's still there actually. Your wisdom and discernment and your ability to move nice and slow is going to be very, very important when you're dealing with this person. I think that you're going to see this person and the situation in a different way. People involved. People involved. This is earth sign energy and we have water sign energy. They could have those placements. For some reason, I'm just getting miscommunication and emotional dissatisfaction. Something that started off nice and stable and seemed like it had a lot of promise, but came to some sort of disappointing loss for you. You may still be hurting a little bit over this person, okay? And they might be involved in your scenario in October. Let's see how you can get what you want. How does group 2 get what they want out of their situations in the month ahead? How does group 2 get what they want out of the situations in the month ahead? Clear and honest messages. This reading is really straightforward. Group 1 was really long, so I'm very grateful for this. Let's see. How to get what they want. How does group 2 get what they want? It's time to strike while the iron's hot. If you need to, relocate, travel, go towards someone or allow someone to come towards you. Some of you have been blocking your heart chakra, or you've been standing on things that give you a sense of stability and security, but they could be blocking some of your blessings. To get what you want, you have to know exactly what it is that you want, and you have to be willing to hold your vision until it grounds down into reality, okay? Allow yourself to want things just because you want them. Don't second guess your desires. Remember that, this is just coming through, so I'm going to say it. All of your desires come from your higher self. Sometimes we filter our desires through our ego. There is a higher side to all of your desires. Emotional fulfillment and happiness is aspected for you in the month ahead. You have gone to the depths of your own experiences and you've learned how to make yourself happy already by yourself. If you haven't yet, you will be learning. And then you're going to be able to share this happiness with everyone else around you. Understand that when you allow yourself to explore your own inner depths and your emotions, that you naturally are going to have more to give to everyone else. You're going to have more patience for their feelings, but you're going to have more depths to share of yourself with them as well. Some of you could be getting into a higher level of commitment or an offer of some sort. Some of you could be thinking about your contracts with other people, either getting into them or getting out of them. But for a lot of you, an emotionally rewarding relationship is aspected here. Someone who knows how to love you appropriately. Some of you could be thinking about starting a business, actually, and impacting your financial situation in a more positive way. Get very clear on what it is that you want and allow the opportunities to come to you to expand. Make the moves when you need to make the moves, okay? Some of you might have an idea or a business inside of you that you could bring to market, or you might be overlooking a person that you can communicate with to benefit you, okay? So look at the people that you already know. You might be one conversation away from an amazing business deal or amazing new spiritual opportunity or something like this. All right, claim it if you like it. Let's see. What energies does group 2 need to release in the month ahead? Let's see. What energies does group 2 need to release in the month ahead? Okay, that's Tower energy again. What's coming through is that you need to release your dwelling on the past, harmful nostalgia for what could have been. If it could have been, it would have been, and it wasn't, so it wasn't. It couldn't be, so it wasn't, you know what I'm saying? You're not going to get clarity trying to make sense of other people's chaos and insanity. You can't make sense out of crazy. You just can't, okay? You need to let go of spiraling and dwelling and thinking that the past was better than the present, or will be better than or that it was better than the future. You create your future based on your past and your attitude towards your past. Positive expectancy is always a good thing. Believe that what's coming is going to be greater than what has already been. So a tendency to dwell and ruminate is something that needs to be released to get a better outcome for you. Expecting changes to come from outside rather than initiating changes on the inside. You are at cause in your life and you can create changes just as easily as deciding that you want to change things. All right, so reclaim your power. All right, we are going to use these little spicy cards to get the final advice. I'll have to pace myself so that we don't see any imagery. All right, let's get the final advice for group 2. Final advice for group 2. Before I release you. Tender, loving connections could be coming your way. You've gone through a lot. You've prevailed and you've been strong. You've carried people on your back, and now it's time for you to allow other people to not just recognize you for your fortitude, your wisdom, your insight, and your intelligence, but also to share of themselves and to give to you equally. Someone might like to actually come in and help you carry your burdens and thus lighten your load as well. Your magnetism is on point, by the way. Let's see. A sense of balance, harmony, and justice is aspected in the month ahead for you. All right. Allow yourself to create order in your life, or allow the intention of things working out just fine to come to you. All right. A more balanced approach to thinking and harmony is going to be aspected for you just by default. I think very good things are happening. So you just might be feeling like things are going to be falling into place. Let them fall into place. Advice. Dang, okay. You have the Knight of Swords yet again. Someone might want to come in here and do some rapid communication with you. You're being advised not to allow everyone to take control of the situation unless you agree. Okay, so don't attend every argument you're invited to, for sure. Make sure that people are speaking to you with respect and that you like the scenario that you are experiencing. Don't allow anyone to pressure you into any kind of communication that you don't want to have. Your intellectual and emotional boundaries are aspected in the month ahead, and you are allowed to have them. Bottom of the deck, a period of peace is coming your way. Allow yourself to go into uncharted waters, even though they are unknown to you, if they will provide you more peace and peace of mind especially, and allow yourself to overcome the patterns of the past that had you in sorrow. A new chapter is indeed ahead of you. Claim it if you like it. I think that things are going to be going very well for you in the month ahead. Just trust the process and let it unfold. Okay, hold your intentions though. Don't forget to hold your intentions. We had that Magician card. You have some sort of internal magic, and you're going to recognize it in the month ahead. So, was this your reading? I would love to know more in the comments. If you like this reading, please like the video. If you like how I read, definitely subscribe and stick around. This is my favorite thing to do, and I would love to share it with you again. Take excellent care of yourselves, Group 2. I'll talk to you soon. Bye. Group 3, welcome into your reading. If you chose the Garden card, this is the place for you. Community, celebrations, happiness, connections with other people in a happy and enlightening kind of way are aspected for you in October. Some of you could also enjoy walks in nature. For me personally, the Garden card is actually also, in addition, about sensuality, about pleasure, about happiness, about feeling fulfilled and being open to fulfillment through our relationships, through our senses. Dressing well, sharing good times, having a picnic, you know, some romance if you're open to that. Group 3, let's see what's going on with you. Ooh, some of y'all might be having some passionate feelings or a passionate connection with someone. We're going to look at the other cards before I be going off on this Knight of Wands. Those of you who've been with me for a while know that I have a special name for the Knight of Wands. That's the F-Boy Supreme. He comes in for a hot time and a good time, but not always a long time. Sometimes that's what you need, though, but we're going to see. Some of you just could be flirting or open to romance and sensuality as well. We're going to see, though, okay? We're going to look at the overall energy in October before I be going off, all right? Show me Group 3 overall energy. I need to calm down, y'all. Ooh, 4 is a stable, secure number. Some of you could be a life path 4. Some of you could be getting into a higher level of commitment. You could be blending your family with somebody. You could also be thinking about what it would mean to have a happy and fulfilling life with somebody else, or what your meaning of family is. You could have a family that's not maybe perhaps traditional. It could be like a group of friends. It could be your chosen family, for example. You might be blending your life with someone, though, or you might be thinking about who is worthy to invite into your life. Some of you could be solidifying your commitments. You could feel like you have found your pot of gold at the end of the rainbow, just feeling really good about your place in life, and particularly where other people are concerned. I don't know why this is coming in, but for some of you, and I'm going to let it ride, this is a tarot reading, like, you know, we do the mystical here. Some of you could actually be connecting to different versions of yourself on different planes of existence or different areas of past lives. Past lives, although there's no such thing as time, so it's all happening right now. You might be getting divine downloads from every iteration of your variation of consciousness in time and space. Claim it if you like it. But that's very transformational anyway. It's like you're pulling on all of your energy and you're ready to use that and like put it into your life now to get what will fulfill you on multiple levels: body, mind, heart, and soul. So some of you could be calling back your energy and calling on your wisdom across all lifetimes and areas of being. So claim it if you like it. Let's see. Show me the areas of opportunity for Group 3. Show me the areas of opportunity for Group 3. Show me the areas of opportunity for Group 3. Ooh, Group 3, I like you a lot. Check this out, the sun and the moon, your light and your dark aspects, your shadow and your consciousness, like your intuition and your logic, your creativity is on point right now. Some of you are sharing yourself with other people, you're dancing more, you're expressing yourself, you could be writing, you could be shining. This is a very positive omen with the sun card. This is Leo energy, so you might have Leo placements. The moon, for me, is like always giving Cancer, but it might actually be associated to Pisces, okay? So those could be relevant as well. Seeing through the dark, seeing in the dark, getting wisdom, getting serious wisdom through all of your emotions, whether they've been good, bad, or indifferent, all right? Like, you are amazing. You're just straight up amazing. Check this out, okay? Some of you could be offering your spiritual gifts and talents online or to a broader audience. So some of you could be starting a YouTube channel, you could be writing a book, you could be providing mentorship or guidance to other people. Others of you might be having someone who's foreign born to you or lives at a distance to you or is like your wish fulfillment. Someone very stable and secure could be coming towards you for love and romance or an investment in a business opportunity. Okay, claim it how it resonates. But there's a stable, secure energy of high value that wants to come towards you and invest in you. This person might want to take you on a trip. They might want to expand your horizons. They could help you to promote your products to a global audience as well. But you are basically really in this radiant high priestess energy. The high priestess is extremely magnetic. She has charisma. She is someone who is a little bit secretive, maybe moves in silence a little bit. This adds to her allure. This is someone who is kind of initiated into the occult or esoteric, or they just have really strong intuition, okay? And it's like people are drawn to this person, because you seem like you have all of the hidden secrets of the universe itself, and people feel like by association that good things are going to happen to them, okay? So you're embodying that high priestess energy, which is gorgeous in the month ahead. Claim it if you like it. I love it for you. Let's see some important situations that will be aspected in your life in October. Important situations. Wealthy man. Oh my God, double confirmation. Ooh, okay. There's a reason why you're moving in silence, because you don't be trusting all the people in your environment, do you? You think some of them are wearing a mask, or they're like not speaking on their true intentions, and you're not about to let anyone get in between you and your bag or what you want for your life, okay? And some of y'all got a wealthy man, an attractive man too. He's well-dressed, he smells good, he has it together, he has his life together. And some people might be trying to block your blessing, but it's not going to work. Some of you could have a life path 7. Some of the issues that are initiated in October might come to fruition in November. So some of you could be getting getting a payoff from a contract, a higher level of commitment, or something that is long awaited and desired. It's like your ship's coming in all at one time, okay? It could happen in November, or this person could be born in November as well. Just apply what fits, okay? Yeah, you're moving in silence because you don't trust everybody in your environment, okay? And you're covering your mouth. Some of you also actually might be only giving small amounts of information to people, and you're not telling the whole truth to other people simply because you don't want them to sabotage what's coming to you. You can feel like you're about to hit jackpot, okay? And you are. Claim it if you like it. The cards are confirming this. Some of y'all could be getting a really nice offer in business or love and romance from somebody who has the ability to literally change your life, okay? Let's see some important situations coming in October. Clarity, the sword of truth, beauty. Ooh, man, I wish I chose this group. Some of y'all might be getting married. Congratulations. Let me know in the comments. Some of you are being perceived as the ultimate spouse. Some of you could also be starting a business. You could be buying a home, relocating. Some of you could actually be starting a real estate or a brokerage. I don't know. Claim it how you like it. But in any case, you're being seen as someone to invest in, someone who knows how to nurture things of value. You're not being perceived as someone who will squander an opportunity or mess things up. You're being seen as stable, attractive, alluring, but also like the person to build and grow with. And someone might be wanting to marry you, or you might meet a significant person at a wedding, actually. So those of you who are single as a Pringle, you might actually get an invitation to someone else's wedding and meet your future spouse, or through your community or your social network, or when you're out and celebrating, okay? So you're getting new clarity coming into your life and opportunities of expansion and growth in terms of financial security and stability, all right? People want to invest in you. You're going to know exactly what to do and how to do it. If you've ever had any problems asserting your boundaries in October, you're going to have like a massive upgrade, okay? You're also being perceived as emotionally intelligent, very, very beautiful actually. And there's like this ability to speak on the heart of the matter in a way that is logical and actually makes sense. And this is just adding to your allure. You're also selecting which like you're selecting where you're putting your focus and your attention. You are not here to try to allow other people to take you off of your pleasure. For some reason, I'm just getting that you're leaning way back in your feminine energy and you're allowing yourself to receive. And the more you allow yourself to receive, it seems like the offers are getting better and better. Like people want to invest in you intellectually and also financially or in the material sense. So some people could actually be promoting you on like your business or your gifts and service or your talents. Or someone could come in with mentorship or a clear idea that allows you to really figure out what your next steps are. In any event, you've got great energy coming towards you, and I love this for you. I'm so excited. Okay, so let's see who's involved in the scenario in the month ahead for group 3. Who are the people involved for group 3? Who are the people involved for group 3? Okay. Cancerian person or someone with those placements, someone sensitive, someone who maybe has a hard shell on the outside but nice depth on the inside, someone emotionally intelligent as well. Again, would you have a look at those? I am so excited. Okay, I need to, because I kind of want to spiral out of control now because I'm so excited for you. Okay. Some wish fulfillment is coming for you. We've got happiness, happy family. Okay, you're closing out the cycles and chapters of deprivation and sadness from the past, and it just seems like your harvest, your rewards, everything's coming all at once. You're just gonna be hit. Let yourself have it, please. The times of you being an island all by yourself, of feeling isolated, like nobody wanted to be around you, feeling like you had to take the burdens of life all by yourself. Nothing interesting was happening no matter what. Like those times are over, especially if they happened in your love life or your connections with other people that were supposed to produce something greater than the two of yourself, like a business partnership that went to the toilet, or a collaboration that never bore fruit, or a relationship that just drained you of everything. No more. You have ejected yourself from the desert island, and I love that for you. Claim it if you like it. So no more one-way streets coming your way. For some of you, morning glories or violet flowers could be a sign that you're on the right path as well. Let's have a look at the people involved in your scenario in October. Someone with a high level of destiny, a fated connection. You may have felt like you weren't too sure if this person liked you, or they could struggle with anxiety, actually. Let's have a look. Yeah, so someone who is important and involved in your scenario is someone that is they're always trying to remain very balanced. This person could be quite intuitive. They might be rather expansive. They might have a very big social network. This could be someone who communicates a lot, like they could be a writer, or they could be a content creator of some sort. They could also be a healer or leverage the healing arts. So they could be someone who goes to counseling or is a counselor or both. They have a very positive attitude towards transformation and growth and expansion. It happens at almost like the molecular level to this person, and then it extends to the entire world around them. They are definitely connected to heavenly systems of information and earthly know-how as well, and it's like they're the bridge between these two things. This person is working on or is already accomplished at allowing themselves to offer their gifts and talents to a broad group of people. Even if it's only the people that are in their immediate environment, their happy, well-adjusted attitude is something that impacts the world around them. Like this person might be someone that you hear is quoted throughout the community. People like the way they have the gift of communication, this person does. So someone involved in your scenario, or the people involved, it's like there's a sense of destiny, equal give and take, and a release of internal anxiety and feeling like things are not going to be enough, okay? So very positive relationships that feel like they're breaking the paradigms and patterns of the past. Yeah, wow, this is quite a reading. Okay, let's see how you can get what you want in the month ahead. How can group 3 get the things that they want in the month ahead, whatever it is? Leverage your social network, your celebration, and your happiness. If you are expanding into the unknown, if it offers you a sense of peace, a especially at the level of the mind as it filters through the body. Don't be afraid to explore the unknown for the purpose of your peace and your happiness, okay? Some of you might be relocating or you might be traveling over water, but equal give and take is aspected for you. To get what you want, only go towards people that expand your social network, that give you a sense of happiness, that give you a sense of peace, and who are actually investing in you, okay? That's how you're going to get what you want. Allow yourself to be, like you could you could invite people out to a cocktail party, or you could invite people as well. Don't be afraid to offer opportunities to other people also, or your advice, okay? To get what you want, you have to think about what you can give. But give to people who actually don't drain you, who don't exploit your caring nature, okay? So think about where, to get what you want, you have to give what they want. That's the advice. Your beauty is something that other people feel at the energetic level. For some of you, you might have a value of beauty in your life, quite a lot, and you embody the energy of beauty. This could generate a lot of opportunities for you, but you have to focus on the things that are actually viable for you, the people, places, and situations that can actually expand, that you can expand with, okay? So think about what you can give, and that's how you'll get what you want to receive. Let's see what energies need to be released in October for group 3. What opportunities need to be released? Okay, that's interesting because you're going to be having the jackpot like twice. You have to release your feelings of scarcity, and as if like abundance and stability is something that you have to grope and try and like force, because a lot of your ships are trying to come in all at once, and you're probably going to get an avalanche of blessings all coming at the same time. So you have to release this feeling of scarcity, or that abundance is something that's going to happen to you. On the outside, yes, it looks like a sudden jackpot winning is coming from the outside. Actually, when people win things, when people start earning more money, it's because on the inside they've changed. They've changed to become the person who can receive that thing. It always happens inside first. So release the feeling that you and the things that you want are separate. You're not. You receive them inside first, and then it's projected outwards. Release this need to keep tabs on other people, okay? If you've been focusing on other people, it's time to let that go. Some of you might want to tighten up your social media. However, you might have some people who are spying on you, and maybe you're feeling the energetic losses as a result. Apply it how it resonates, okay? Release your fear of change as well. Sometimes changes are very, very positive. All right, let's get some advice. Let's get some advice for group 3. Advice for group 3. Someone wants to invest in you. They are attracted to you. People, places, and situations that are for you will make room. They will make you a priority always, no matter how busy they are. Plus, you looking real good, especially your shoulders and your back. All right, group 3 advice. Someone might want to come in and make you an offer. For others of you, some of the issues of the past could be coming up to be released. You might get some unexpected clarity, closure, or transformation, possibly involving a Scorpio. Just allow yourself to see things for what they are and let go of what's not working for you, okay? Renegotiate your internal contracts with a thought pattern, with people, places, and situations, or anything that you need to let go. Use your discernment to decide whether or not things are helping you or hurting you, and move accordingly. Advice for group 3. Some of you are overcoming heartbreak, losses, and betrayal, possibly connected to somebody that you had a higher level of commitment or a relationship to, possibly also even a third party. Reconsider the times that you've allowed lust to take center stage in your life, and maybe recalibrate by inviting in true love. That's only for some of you. True love does not include toxicity, okay? You could be getting an offer from an equal counterpart, because we have the King of Cups here, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. quite a lot of love as well. This person could be from the past and they could be trying to come back and spin the block. You're going to have to make a decision as to whether or not there is enough love there to keep it going. 8 Cups, there probably was a lot of love, but maybe you were not fulfilled and you might be making a final call on a relationship. So be patient with yourself and understand that you can go in a new direction at any time. It seems like all roads are open to group 3. This was an incredible, incredible reading. So trust your destiny. It seems like great things are trying to come to you. Believe it in, because it's here. The cards don't lie. All right, was this your reading? I would love to know more in the comments. If you like this reading, please like the video. If you like how I read, stick around. This is my favorite thing to do, and I love that I got to do it for you. I will talk to you soon. Bye. Group 4, welcome into your reading. All right, you chose whips. Some of you could be breaking out of a pattern where you felt like there was contention, conflict, difficulty, possibly with a significant other or someone that you had a higher level of connection to. Don't force that to fit. Some of you could just be under a little bit of pressure in the month ahead and you're trying to renegotiate your boundaries, honestly. Yeah, your boundaries. It seems like some of you are going to be dropping certain burdens because they're causing you too much pressure. Okay, let's have a look. All right. For some of you, issues regarding your work are aspected in the month ahead. For others of you, a Capricorn could be relevant to your scenario, or you could be a Capricorn. Some of you are trying to break the patterns of temptation, of lust, of codependency, toxicity, or even addictions. Okay, you might feel like somebody or a situation is really tempting you with lower side mode, and maybe you're dabbling in your dark side a little bit. That's not necessarily a bad thing, but you just might be feeling this lust, passion, or a little bit of toxicity. You might be playing around with that in your private life. Claim it if you like it. We'll see what's going on. Let's see the energy for you in the month ahead. Group 4. Show me Group 4. Show me Group 4's energy. Clear and honest messages. Okay, some of you are trying to break the patterns of codependency, lust, or toxicity in your love life because you can feel that true love is like it's coming right around the corner for you. And it's like you anticipate this. So the door to romance and love is coming in. You might have more than one potential partner or more than one potential option. And you might be trying to decide where the balance lies in terms of love, passion, fulfillment, and emotional connection. And you're looking for someone who's going to free you from your cage and open up your life in some way, open up your horizons, expand you, possibly that you could commit to this person, you could grow with this person, you could expand with this person, or even have adventures with this person. Whatever your ideal scenario looks like, it seems to me that you're getting clear on that and you're opening up the possibility, even if it's only this much, to get what you want. Claim it if you like it. I love it. That's very sweet energy, actually. So some of you have some passion aspected in the month ahead. Let's see some areas of opportunity. Areas of opportunity. Some of you are really getting clear on what your boundaries are and you are dropping some burdens. And let me tell you, it's going to give you some greater financial stability. I love to see it. Claim it if you like it. Some of you are seriously jumping off and going in a totally new direction. You've learned your lessons from the past and you are just ready for expansion. You've overcome anxiety, loss, betrayal, heartbreak. Possibly you were really struggling with a scenario, maybe even for quite a while, and you just said, you know what, I'm out of here, and you cartwheeled off into the sunset. So some of you are overcoming an unfulfilling scenario where you were not appreciated for who you are, and now you're ready to start new, to start fresh. You're dropping the burdens of the past in October. It is likely, honestly, that you have been chosen by other people to solve their problems at the intellectual level and because you had fortitude and strength. Maybe people were like, carry me up the mountain, you know what I'm saying? It's like you were carrying your burdens and everybody else's burdens because honestly, you're a very intelligent, wise person. You're also a very strong person. Maybe for a while you even took for granted your physical stamina and maybe you caused yourself a little bit of burnout and you finally realize it's time to freaking stop. Why should I carry all of these idiots up the mountain when I could instead pivot, enable my boundaries, change my mind, and open the door to something really nice, something that wants me back. Someone could be making an offer to you This could be financial. Someone could want to invest in you financially. They could want to spend quality time with you as well. Someone could be giving you a ring or a higher level of commitment. Apply it how it resonates. But one thing is certain. You're making a decision to just drop the burdens of the past, and it's making you much more of a match of the things that you actually want that are going to expand you and make you more secure and stable. And I love to see it. Let's see what some of the important situations are in your life in October. Show me group 4's important scenarios or situations. Some of you could be rising in the ranks of your career, or you could be connecting to someone who is very well established, highly regarded, and who could provide you mentorship or guidance. You could be in a relationship with this person. They have a 22 master builder number. For some of you, they like you because you seem very, very mature. You have it together. 33, 6, and 6. You are seen as somebody that they can invest in and it won't come to a loss. You could be in communication with this person, flirtation with this person. If it's not this person, some of you could be getting information that will allow you to get the things that you want out of your life, either because someone is communicating to you directly and you are establishing a relationship through communication, which will transform you at a spiritual level, or you're getting information that you need that is going to help you to get what you want out of life, to close out the cycles and chapters of the past, to recognize appropriate people and situations, to give only where you get in return, and to also improve your stability and your security. But for a lot of you, honestly, I'm getting that somebody of means and somebody who is well respected could be reaching out to you to try to invest in you, okay? You're gonna have to tell me about that because that's very interesting. I love it. Okay, let's see important scenarios that could be coming. You could be getting like a job promotion or an offer out of the blue as well, or a love offer from somebody that, you know, just might really have it going on for themselves, and you're like, wow, then it's because they see your value. Or an older woman may be aspected in your scenario somehow, either as a help, I was going to say, or as a hindrance. This person could be getting out of a marriage, for example. All right, let's see. Important situations. Important situations. Yeah, some of you could be like the other party. The third party. You could be the third party in a situation, but it doesn't have to be that way. Important situation. Again, with the closing out the cycles and the chapters of the past and emerging fresh and new. Some of you are being very, very strategic and logical in your love life, in your personal life, in your business life. You've put a lot of effort into letting things go and to seeing things for what they are. You could be having Aquarius placements or Aquarian energy. There's a high level of magnetism represented by this Queen of Wands. You could be expanding into new fields and offering your gifts and your talents and your wisdom and your philosophy. Some of you could be a spiritual teacher of some sort, or you could also be radiating extremely magnetic energy. People might want to be coming into your face. They might not even have anything to say. Someone might even just pick a fight with you just to watch you respond, okay? Some of you may be overcoming a period in the past where you felt like relationships were unequal give and take, where you're constantly giving. We already discussed this, and you are super done with argumentative people. You are aware that you are attractive. You know you're attractive. And you know that everybody in the community is going to want to come towards you, but that doesn't mean that they're all invited, okay? You're only available for equal give and take. You're willing to be very patient to see what people have to offer you before you go falling for a love bomb. And you're elevated as well. I'm seeing you as being elevated somehow. You could be this official person. Somehow you are being recognized as the person to watch. And so you're not taking any bum deals from anyone. And that's why good offers, good solid offers with people of equal value to you are actually coming in. Somehow you're going to have to tell me in the comments because I'm really curious, but it just seems to me like you've just really owned your feminine energy and you've come to realize that everybody wants me. So if you're going to come to me with conflict and confusion and weirdness and breadcrumbs, you've come to the wrong place and you will get cut off because you're nothing more than a burden, okay? Come correct or go home hurting, okay? All right, so let's see who is involved in the scenario. Let's see who's involved. Who's involved in the October scenarios for group 4? Who's involved? Girl, if you don't stop. Someone that you maybe met by accident. It's interesting because we have the 44, which is an 8 chance. Wisdom table. This could be somebody that you've worked with, someone who's very wise, maybe someone that you sought mentorship from. Maybe this person was a guide. You may have met them by accident, or you might run into them again, seemingly by chance, or they could feel like they were positioned in your life almost as a gift, fortunate blessing somehow. Again with the 6, 42, 6, 6, 6. This could be somebody that you see a family life with, or they could be connected to your family somehow. This can be work, but it can also be, as you see, maybe you sat and dined with this person, or you met them in a luncheon hall or something like that. But someone, you know who this is. I don't know who it is, so I'm kind of groping with my words. But this is someone who's intelligent, someone who can expand you financially, or provide or do work with you, or could give you guidance or an opportunity. Someone who is a builder. They know what to do and how to do it, and they get results in the material plane, okay? This is not someone who's a drain. Who's involved in the situation with group 4? Who's involved in the situation with group 4? This can be someone who was very single for a long time. If they're not single, they are very much attractive. They are very financially abundant. This is someone who makes sure to prioritize the most important. They may have gone through a lot. They may have a history that could make them defensive or even wary at times, but instead they kind of figured out what the boundaries are, and they're very attractive because of how much they've overcome and how much they don't take it as an excuse. This person invests in themselves hardcore. You could see this person as rather strategic. They could even come across as deceptive or untrustworthy. Maybe you don't really like how this person communicates. For some of you, maybe they just don't communicate clearly or give you all of the details, because this is someone who likes to move in silence. It is also possible, and I don't know why it's coming through, but it must be for one of you. This person could speak a different mother tongue to you, and there could be confusion as to their motives and their values, because they might come from a different background and have a different way of communicating. So they might be communicating to you in a second or third language, and there could be miscommunications as a result. Important people involved. People of means, people of wisdom, people who've overcome a lot, people who are strategic, people who are logical, people who focus on logic and reason at almost the expense of emotions sometimes could be aspected in your scenario in October. You might ask them for advice if you feel that they can help you. Don't ask someone who's emotionally constipated for love advice, for example. But when you need help overcoming a battle you've already done, but maybe you've already done that a lot, honestly. Like you're at this and they're only at this. Like you have way more experience carrying the burdens than this person does. But you're equally attractive, that's for sure. But they might have carried a burden that you never carried, or maybe you find yourself in a situation financially and you want advice. So go to the people who have the strengths that you seek to nurture in your own life, okay? All right, let's see. How to get what you want in the month ahead. How does group 4 get the things that they want in the month ahead? Show us. How's group 4 going to get what they want in the month ahead? Ooh, contemplation, reason. Some of you might go a little bit hermit mode on somebody. Knight of Wands. Some of you are trying to free yourself from a pattern of addictive relationships or even addictive patterns. Some of you are extremely attractive. I'm just going to call it as I see it. And with that high level of magnetism, it's possible that people came to you for lust and passion. I see you as someone who is creative, who's expansive, who is fortunate. It's almost like you have luck running through your veins, and other people can feel that and they want to get next to you. Sometimes they don't tell you the truth of why they're coming towards you. People may have been very strategic with you when you were being emotional and transparent with them. And it seems to me that for you to get what you want, you have had to stand in the fire and really see people, places, and situations for what they are. But you are not diminishing your attractiveness. You're not diminishing your philosophy. You're not actually diminishing yourself whatsoever. And for you to get what you want, that's great. That's a great strategy. Allow yourself to step back and see people, places, and situations for exactly what they are. Don't get your emotions involved where logic is needed or the other way around, okay? Like, just allow yourself to see some things for what it is. Don't diminish yourself or take away your shine because other people become obsessed with you. It's not your problem. Okay, that is not your problem. Don't diminish yourself. To get what you want, there might be a person that you need to apologize to. If it's not about an apology, maybe you could initiate communication with somebody who's of value to you, who makes you feel emotionally fulfilled. You can maybe take the initiative in your relationships. Is there someone that you're overlooking who could actually be a good friend to you, or who could give you emotional guidance, or who you could start an emotional relationship with, a love relationship, for example? Maybe there's someone right under your nose that you're not seeing as a potential amazing partner to you. Switch on your internal fire, let them find you, but don't be afraid to initiate if you find them first, okay? Let's see what are some energies to cleanse and release, rather. What are some energies to release for group 4? Energies to release for group 4. Okay. For some of you, it's time to release a pattern of feeling like you're not going to have enough, you're not going to get what you want, that there's going to be an unstable financial future for you, okay? You have to release a fear that money and abundance and value and stability is an external game. It's not. It happens internally first, and then it's reflected out externally, okay? So, internally, think about what makes you feel safe, secure, and stable. Understand that you and money, you and the house, you and the car, you and the relationship, you and the engagement, whatever, they are not separate. It happens inside of you first, and then it is pushed out into your reality, okay? So think about the things that make you feel truly abundant and understand that it's not an outside game, it's an inside game. Then it becomes reflected outside. Some of you have to release this feeling that you're never going to have enough emotional resilience, or that you're constantly going to be on a healing journey no matter what, and that your relationships are never going to work out. It's always going to end up in a breakup or something that is harmful or hurtful to you. Some of you have been with some stonewalling, unkind, breadcrumbing weirdos, okay? And it's time to release that expectation. It's time to understand that healing is something that happens by default in your body. Healing is something that is so natural inside of the human. The body always wants to correct what's gone wrong. So offer up and release your sadness to your higher power, your inner person, your whatever you believe in. We're all different people here. Your higher self, the Holy Spirit, your spirit guides, your angels, the universe, whatever. Offer up your pain and allow something greater than you to transform and transmute it, okay? You are so worthy of all of the best that this world has to offer just because you exist. Just because you exist. Everything conspired to make you happen. You are inherently worthy, and you always will be. So release the feeling that you're not going to have enough, because you deserve the whole thing. All right, let's get some advice, group 4. Advice for group 4. Ooh, some of y'all are going to have some fun opportunities at possibly a wedding or a party. I can't show you this card because it's a different kind of card. It's my sexy cards, so I can't show you what's going on. But some of you could meet a love interest or have a fun time at parties, celebrations, possibly someone else's wedding. You might meet somebody who is adventurous, and you could be having quite a good time with this person. So allow yourself to have fun, get out in nature and celebrate. Someone might be trying to come towards you very, very rapidly. They might decide that you are the one and try to close the distance. If you like this person, allow yourself to receive whatever it is that you want in love and romance, the excitement and stuff. As long as you feel good about it, it's coming. Some of you are overcoming heartbreak, loss, and betrayal, possibly due to a third-party situation. It's time to let that go. It's really, really, really time to let that go. Holy cow. At the bottom of the deck, we have 5 of Pentacles, 8 of Cups, Judgment, okay? So, love is not going to leave you feeling breadcrumbed, left out in the cold, as if you need to sneak around with somebody because you're not allowed to be seen in public. Something unfulfilling has happened to you. There may have been a lot of love on your side, but it was not enough to keep it going, and you had to walk away. This was possibly due to a Scorpio. The judgment is coming. You're evaluating things for what they are and seeing it for what it is. A love is not about bondage. It's not about someone cracking the whip. It's not about someone imprisoning you or keeping you. in a way that isn't beneficial to you. So some of you are really breaking some patterns from the past. Be patient with yourself, be kind to yourself. That healing can take, it can take a toll a little bit. So get out in nature and have fun. Lean on your community and your friends. Also lean on your higher power and your faith to get you through. I don't solve all my problems by myself at all. I ask my spirit guides, angels, and mentors for help with literally everything. If it resonates to you, try it. I've gotten amazing results in my life since I started doing that. So, was this your reading? I would love to know more in the comments. If you like how I read, stick around. This is my favorite thing to do, and I want to read for you again. I'll talk to you soon. Bye. 5. Let's get into this reading. Some of you are cutting away old patterns, ways of being, thoughts, feelings, and you're ready for new growth. A Scorpio could be aspected for some of you, or you could be a Scorpio yourself. Some of this is happening on the personal level. You're clearing away the dead ways of being and thinking, and you're allowing something new to come in. It's time to harvest, perhaps. Let's have a look. Yep, you're closing out the cycles and chapters of the past. You may have actually put a lot of effort into this because this is fixed sign energy, and fixed sign energy moves slow, y'all. So you may have really gone through a lot of iterations of change, development, closure, over and over and over again, especially in September, y'all. Like, I went through it in September myself, and holler at me if you did as well. It was like every single day was a new ego death on some level. So you may have put a lot of effort into this closure and this change and this transformation, but here it is. You did it, and you're about to graduate and go into a new direction, emerging, beautiful, with all the lessons that you learned and possibly none of the emotional baggage, but we're going to find out. Show me October for group 5. Show me October for group 5. Clear and honest messages for group 5 in October. Group 5. Okay. Some of you are overcoming limiting beliefs and limiting feelings regarding finances. Some of you may have been feeling the pinch of not having enough, and you're ready to clear that out. You're ready to transform your narrative, particularly regarding finances or your foundations just generally. And maybe you're really facing your fears regarding money, and that can be terrifying. I totally understand. I've certainly been there myself. So you might be feeling like there just hasn't been enough and you're ready for a transformation, but we're going to get into it and figure out. Other than financial straight, I'm actually going to give you two group 5 because this can be a triggering card and I don't want you being all triggered. Show me the energy that's coming in October. Okay. Some of you are making a deep internal transformation. Some of you could be a life path 4 or a life path 7. All right. So your feminine energy and your wisdom and your surrendering, understanding the patterns of your life and the cycles of life, the moon cycles as well. This is what's allowing you to break free from the financial constraints. I knew there was something good about it. Okay. So your feelings that you're not going to have enough are actually your egoic mind arguing with you. Your subconscious mind and your intuition actually knows better. Allow your intuition to kind of, take charge here. Okay. Show me the areas of opportunity for group 5. Areas of opportunity. Oh, nice. Okay. Spiritual insight and balance. Integrity with yourself as to not going to extremes, like being kind of, I want to say, attached to your higher self. It's like you're going higher self mode, okay? So whatever constraints or habits that you've had, you're kind of taking charge of that. You're not going to any extremes whatsoever. You're trying to become really balanced. Some of you could actually be thinking about your habits. You might be cutting out like coffee or some other stimulant in the month ahead as a way to kind of balance out your energy, whatever it is. Apply it how it resonates, okay? You could be thinking about your habits though and renegotiating how you approach your daily life and your daily activities. Some of you could be looking out over the horizons. Now, this is the ships coming in. For those of you who don't read cards, this is really cool. It's a card kind of like about expansion. It's about like the thing that you've manifested. It's finally coming. The ships are coming in, right? So with this card, because it's ships, it can be about world travel. It could be you planning a trip, you expanding your horizons, you globally sharing your gifts and talents with other people, getting more money from other countries and such. It could be you learning a foreign language, you traveling to a foreign country, or a foreign-born person to you, traveling to you and coming towards you, okay? Some of you could be getting a love offer from a Sagittarius who's from a different country to you. If that's you, please let me know, because that was like ultra specific. All right, so your areas of opportunity, beauty and intuition is really highlighted in the month ahead, and getting out of some sort of mental prison that's had you stuck as well. Some of you were getting all up in your head and you were not getting the clarity that you wanted, and it was like you were constantly jumping over hurdles inside of your own brain, and I know how that feels. It can be really overwhelming, and maybe September had a lot of that going on for you. But you're being perceived as someone very beautiful and emotionally intelligent. We have that owl there. As someone to invest in. Some of you could be getting an opportunity of business, finance, security, stability, or love and romance. Someone could be seeing you and be like, is this my wife? Is this my husband? It's time to put a ring on it. Or it's time to invest, slow and steady investment of some sort. So those of you who have had the financial constraints, leveraging your feminine intuition and your knowing beyond the mind level is making you a magnet for greater investment and opportunities that are going to increase your stability and security and stabilize your foundations. Okay, so let's see what are some important situations coming in October. Channeling is crazy. I have no idea what I'm even saying. Okay, important situations for group 5. Okay. Ooh. Some of you could really group 5. Let's get into it. Some of y'all are going to get a nice little relationship going. Some of y'all might be getting some nice love going on, some courtship, some traditional investment in relationship and time. So might invite you into their home. You could also meet a significant person who could transform your life through your family or friends. Maybe you go and visit within someone's house and you get an idea that helps you transform, and then you meet a nice person as a result. I'm getting almost like a fated energy here. Very nice. Okay, some of you could benefit from nature walks, getting out more, being aligned to trees. Some of you are also aligned to the transformative energy of the butterfly. You may have gone through a liminal period where it felt like everything in your life was disintegrating and you're ready to emerge from your cocoon. You're not just a spiritual seeker at this time. Those of you who are life path 7, you're going from 7 to 8, okay? Of knowing and having that curiosity and being able to take what you know and ground it into earth and create a path going forward. Some of you could be starting a journey toward a new relationship or toward a new job, a new career, a new horizon, a new way of being. Some of you could be buying a home or readying your home to invite other people into it. You could spend wonderful times alone with somebody in their home, having coffee or tea and communicating, and you could feel like a renewal as a result. Oh, I love this energy. All right, let's see some important situations coming for group 5. Clarity, knowledge, boundaries, connections, emotional fulfillment. I almost say, girl, you cutting people off. I'm not trying to assume who's watching this, but it's possible. All right, some of you could be getting an offer from someone from the past, all right? They might want to come towards you with a serious offer. This is a stable, secure person. Alternatively, for others of you, you've learned the lessons from the past. You've made a judgment call. You have renegotiated your contracts with ways that you used to be, okay? And you've been evaluated by your spirit guides, angels, and mentors as worthy of, it's not about that. That's the simplest way to explain it, as ready rather, not worthy. You're always worthy simply because you exist, okay? You're always worthy, but sometimes you're not ready to receive the things that you want because your inner subconscious mind is pushing it away because you have natural human fears. It just happens. Or your ego mind pushes it away because you have fears. Well, some of you have worked through all your fears and now you're like, dude, I'm ready. I'm over these patterns of the past. I've evaluated this shit for the last freaking time and I'm moving on. And now the King of Pentacles wants to come in. Ooh. your future spouse. Your future spouse. Okay, some of y'all are pulling in your future spouse. Let's just call it how it is, all right? Because you've overcome the patterns of the past. For some of you also, maybe you cut someone off with that earth sign energy, and maybe they were just a king and now they're trying to come back as an emperor. Claim it if you like it. But anyways, clarity of purpose and knowing what you know, and even greater clarity just seeming like it's coming from the universe itself is coming towards you. You might get interesting answers from unexpected places. You might overhear a conversation from someone and get a divine download, okay? Could transform your whole scenario, but you're operating on all cylinders at the intellectual level, and you're not afraid to cut people off to see things as it is. Look at, there's the butterfly again. Crow. These might be your transformational animals, okay? Let me know if you see them. Okay. Emotional fulfillment, equal give and take, a nostalgic feeling. It's like, the way I describe this is when you think about when you were a child and you would daydream about the best friend that you would ever have, or the love of your life, or what your life would look like at an emotional level when you grew up, or nostalgia, positive nostalgia. It's like you getting your wish fulfillment and a soulmate-y kind of energy. As an adult now, that fulfills your inner child almost, like, and you're not taking anything less. You're not taking anything less. All right, let's see who's involved in this situation. Girl, if you don't stop, just like shake your whole world. Sorry about that. let's who's involved with group 5's month in October? Who's involved here? Who's involved? They could have Leo and Cancerian placements, this person. There could have been, they could also have Aries placements, or they could have Aries energy. This person could be very commanding, demanding, outspoken, action-oriented. They could have cram energy. They could like headbutt life itself. They're just ready. But there could have been stalls, delays, lack of investment, a lack of quality time. It could have felt like things were just moving at a snail's pace when you were ready to go, okay? And they could have been really ready to go as well, but somehow it seems like external environments just continued to get in the way, or delay just kept happening all the time. But that's going to change, all right? So I'm getting the sense that what's changing is it's going to go from delay to speed. So I hope you're ready. Let's have a look. People involved. Yeah, people involved here. This could be someone who's very slow and steady in some way. Maybe they moved real fast and then became real slow. They could have been hot and cold, in and out, potentially. You're going to have to let me know. Who's involved here? Who's involved here? This could be someone that you had an argument with. They want to give you an apology. You're going to have to make a decision. All right, so someone who's involved in your situation in the month ahead. This is a timeless reading, but we are doing it for October. This person could be a bit of a hothead. They could have made a lot of fast moves towards you and somehow also a lot of slow moves towards you. Like everything was delayed. This person could have light and dark aspects, okay? They could have shadow aspects. This person could have strong intuition, but they don't communicate that to you. This person, as I said before, could have Cancer and Leo placements, as well as they could have Aries energy, all right? This person, maybe there was a conflict and a loss here. Maybe you walked away feeling like you won the battle, but you lost the war. Maybe they made you finally assert your boundaries on this person, and you were like, I never wanted to lose you in the first place. Like, why did it have to happen like this? This sucks, right? And you took an L and you walked away, and now they want to come in and apologize to you. And you're in this spot now where you have to decide whether or not you're going to take this apology. And you're trying to remain balanced. And you're trying to see whether or not you want this. Some of you actually want this. Some of you were straight up manifesting this. So if it was, it's coming in. Your manifestations are working. Others of you are thinking about the value in your life that you want to receive and the value that you want to give. And you're trying to create a structure, a routine, or habits that is going to allow you to really be the sovereign person in your life and to offer your value to others. And some of you are really ready to share your gifts and talents with a global audience, and maybe you're not really open to giving a second chance to somebody who owes you a big ass apology in the first place. Only you know your situation. So let's see, how can group 5 get what they want in the month ahead? Let's get some advice on how you can get what you want, whatever it is, in the month ahead. Show group 5 how to get what they want. Ooh. There's that clarity again. Okay. So the way that you're going to get what you want is allowing your vision and your mental space to continue to purify and clarify, assert your boundaries as necessary. Go towards people, places, and situations that expand your peace. Some of you could really benefit from traveling, particularly, or expanding your reach to a global market, whatever that means to you. Okay, so it could be dating with people who are international or in a different city or a different town, or offering your gifts, services, talents, and products at a global level or an expanded level, something like this. There might be a marketplace. There might be an untapped marketplace where you could offer your gifts, services, and products. You might be starting a new business. If so, I do perceive that to be beneficial to you. It might be slow in starting, but the money will start eventually coming in more steadily. Okay, you might not see it coming by the time it hits your bank account or by the time the work that you put in is starting to pay off, but it will pay off. Okay. To get what you want, allow yourself to be perceived for your strengths. Those of you who are operating under a husband or wifey archetype, even if you're single as a Pringle, allow yourself to radiate that large and in charge energy. It's not through throwing your weight around or like announcing stupid stuff to other people. I know that you're mature enough to know that's not what I'm trying to say, but I want to be clear on what it is I'm trying to convey here. It's like an internal switch that you flip inside of yourself of the way that you perceive yourself. For those of you where this is about business, start seeing yourself as an in-charge, competent business person, the person who knows what to do and how to do it. Align yourself to receive knowledge, to learn intentionally and on purpose, but also shift yourself into the consciousness of the being that you want to be, whether that's a business owner, someone who is rising in the ranks in your career, or as husband or wifey, because you want to attract in your next level expansion. That's honestly what I'm getting, is expansion and growth. Some of you might benefit from really opening up your horizons to people that are distant to you or markets that are distant to you. To get what you want, you may have to explore beyond your backyard. That's what I'm struggling to convey, okay? To get what you want, be open to the entire world, all right? And to get what you want, allow people to come slow and steady. Don't expect things to come in a rush. You'll know the difference between when somebody is delaying shit on purpose because they have nothing to offer versus someone who's actually building a genuinely good offer for you, okay? Trust yourself. All right, let's see what some energies to release in the month ahead. Energies to release in the month ahead for group 5. Group 5, energies to release. Energies to release. Okay, group 5, I'm about to say some stuff. Please don't feel attacked. Some of you need to release this need for other people to initiate relationships with you and to be like, I like you, do you like me? It's time for you to take initiative, or to understand that you are in the driver's seat of your relationships with other people. Start evaluating the people that are under your nose right now and whether or not you actually like them. It doesn't matter if they like you, if deep down inside you don't even like them, okay? The other thing to release is your barriers and obstacles to love. Are you putting up walls around yourself that makes it impossible for someone to approach you, especially someone that you might like? Please stop doing that. That is a form of emotional sabotage. If you need help and support in working through your patterns from previous relationships, that's something that's totally respectful, a respectable thing to do. Absolutely do that in whatever manner really appeals to you. But don't block your blessing by feeling like you're not worthy enough or that nobody will ever like you. You are extremely lovable. I've been here with you. I like you. So why wouldn't they like you? A high level of intensity in the beginning of a relationship can be a big rush. It can be very intoxicating, but sometimes those relationships do not have stability. They don't have something that you can grow with. Some of you might reconsider releasing your addiction to intensity in relationships and needing someone to be your twin flame soulmate, okay? You can have a fulfilling relationship with somebody without it needing to be some intense spiritual contract, okay? Allow yourself to receive what you need in your relationships as well. You do not have to be with people who are emotionally breadcrumbing you simply because they give you the intensity that you want. But the challenge here is to release your expectations that relationships have to be intense and chaotic and unstable when they could actually be emotionally fulfilling, grounded, and passionate. Passion and intensity, I would advise you to kind of like renegotiate or reconsider your evaluation or your understanding of those words, because passion has legs. Passion can last. Passion can be built upon. Intensity has a tendency to fizzle out. So let's get some advice for group 5. And I might not be able to show these cards because they've got nudes. Advice, group 5. Some of you might be getting a love offer. You are definitely worthy of a love offer. Allow yourself to receive it if this person seems good to you. So they could come in with an apology or romance or an offer. You might be in your peaceful era, you're on your own era, and you might be like, what? Me? You're coming towards me? Yes, they're coming towards you. Why wouldn't they come towards you? Some of you could be getting a love offer though. Just trust yourself and pace yourself as to whether or not you feel that this person can give you what you're looking for. And if you don't know what you're looking for, hey, make a list. Decide, get real clear on what it is you're looking for so when it comes up, you can find it. Some of y'all really like to flirt, huh? Me too. Allow people to flirt with you if you don't find it destabilizing, okay? Someone might come in to kind of spark you, to light your fire. The advice, honestly, is to allow yourself to become inspired. If it's not by specific people, some of you could find a way to get inspired by knowledge, a new hobby, a new activity, a passion project. Some of you have this ability to fulfill your cup of love and emotion from the inside out. So the advice is to connect to people, places, and situations that provoke this emotional opulence inside of you for love and also for passion and creativity and fuel. You might have an opportunity to just like light your own fire and then share that fire with others. Some of you are at cause in your life and you are really getting clear at what it is that you want, and you're going to be so good at pulling it in. So allow yourself to take your knowledge at the intuitive, emotional, material, and spiritual planes and channel every aspect of your being into a vision. You can't fail. Some of you are dropping the burdens of the past. Allow yourself to keep dropping the burdens of the past. You're never going to lose the lesson, so trust yourself. Everything that you've overcome has only added to your value. It has not diminished you. Someone might come in and make an offer. They might close the distance. As long as the communication is rewarding to you, maybe enjoy that, and also let me know about it in the comments. All right, was this your reading? I would love to know more in the comments. If you like how I read, please stick around and subscribe. This is my favorite thing to do, and I want to read for you again. I can't wait to talk to you soon. Bye.